How powerful was Zero Suit Samus? Samus Aran is the greatest bounty hunter of all time, and among the strongest characters in her series with her power suit. But how powerful was she in her own right without any of her fancy gadgets? Let's take a look. Welcome back to the Lore Raider, the home of all things Metroid with a smattering of Tomb Raider and Bayonetta. If you like content like this, please like, share, and subscribe to keep me making videos like this. With that all the way, let's get to the video. So how powerful is Samus Aran without the suit, or rather how powerful is Zero Suit Samus? At first glance, it may be easy to assume she would be powerless. Samus needs her power suits for all her missions after all. And famously, when Samus died, her suit breaks, revealing her Zero Suit self before she dies. However, Zero Suit Samus is still stronger than most humans in the series. For a start, Samus is stronger than all the humans on planet K2L, who face-tanked a giant bomb being dropped on their heads perfectly fine. A bomb that obliterated a forest miles and miles away. This bomb should be comparable to other Metroid munitions such as the country-wiping bombs created by the Dominion Weapons Company. The Dominion weapons are even stated to have been on the public market and used by planets for their civil wars, so the pirates certainly could have had them. And again, those were simply typical Metroid humans doing this. Samus' ability to tank explosions doesn't end there, as Zero Suit Samus also survived the explosion of her gunship during the end of Metroid Zero mission, which we see her come out of completely unscathed and couched to be town level. Samus Aran as a 3-year-old was given Chos DNA from both the Thoha Chozo and the Makin Chozo, which increased her ability to survive on planets with harsh environments. For example, planet Zebes is well known for having an extremely high gravity, as high as 1,060 times Earth gravity according to Tetra Galaxy Telecast's calculations, which Samus as a 3-year-old could survive. With her Chozo DNA, she would also be able to survive on toxic worlds like SR3D8, which required normal humans to wear specialty suits to survive in, as well as temperature resistance, such as she could upscale from children who could survive on a world completely frozen over after its star was frozen, and in just her basic power suit with no variant functionality, Samus tanked being in the core of a star, which can be up to 600,000 degrees. The DNA even granted her access to the Chozo's famous precognitive abilities, allowing her to see far ahead into the future, see openings in her opponent's moves, and even gave her hindsight abilities as seen in Metroid Prime 3. Zero Suit Samus' feats do not end there, as by the time of Super Metroid, Samus has unlocked the Crystal Flash. The Crystal Flash is an ability in which Samus expends her ammunition and converts their energy to allow her to heal back to full HP. This includes the likes of the Power Bombs, which are stated to vaporize enemies, practically erase Mega Metroid plating from existence, and can outright destroy entire planets. And Samus basically ignores this damage consistently. Now, moving away from attack potency and durability for a bit and onto speed, Samus is still more than capable of reacting to the light speed space pirate lasers consistently during the events of the prequel manga, and even as late as Metroid Other M during the end of the game. These pirates, of course, being capable of defeating the Chozo Ghost seen in Prime 1, which given they transcend time and space, it should simply be a measurable speed across the board. With Prime Hunter's Zero Suit Samus being able to dwell in the realm of the Ghost directly, and the Zero Suit Samus of Super Metroid being unbelievably stronger than that by way of her natural power growth, which he makes clear is sourced from her own internal power, and not external factors like her power suit. Due to these amps, which allow Samus to get 500 times stronger per week, Zero Suit Samus would be immensely stronger than the likes of, say, Zero Mission Gravity Suit Samus, who has access to the Ice Beam. Fodder space parts with the Ice Beam can casually freeze over stars to be harvested with ease. Not only that, during the events of Samus and Joey, we see Samus' famous White Hole feat, which we can indeed actually scale to Zero Suit Samus. As we see with Greed, the black hole, or white hole in this case, spawns inside of the user's body, meaning Samus' internal organs were capable of tanking the infinite universe-spanning white hole better than Greed ever did, given it killed him. In short, Zero Suit Samus is, as usual, immeasurable speed, and at least 7D. If you don't know, then check out the dedicated dimensionality video I made a bit ago. And finally, as high universal at a maximum. Without her power suit, she may not be the strongest character in Metroid, but she's still stronger than Master Chief, so that's alright with me. You know how I leave you. Be safe, be wise, and please pray for a true peace in space.